Good morning and aloha. Today we're doing an SEO audit of unlimitedlandscapehawaii.com. Howdy, my name is Kieran from Clear Imaging, and I've been doing search engine optimization since all the way back in 2003. And I'm doing this today because I want you to have my knowledge so you can grow your business. The goal of this audit is to 1, find SEO mistakes on your website, 2, give you the solution, and 3, tell you how to fix it so you can understand why, and so you can start moving up in Google. So I want to make it very clear this is just a brief 10-minute max SEO audit. We won't have time to cover everything, but we're going to go over the major things so you can get some big changes going. All right, let's rock and roll. First thing we'll do is right click over here, view source. We want to look at the title. This is the title. This tells Google what your page is all about. And we have company name here. We have your main keyword you're trying to rank for, and we have your service area. So that is a perfect title. So that is excellent. Next, let's check for your heading. By the way, you can see the title. You see this part here? You can see that up here. That's the same thing. So let's look for your heading. We're going to search for H1 down here. This is the heading, welcome to our site. So this is a missed opportunity. This should be optimized similarly to this, but a little more easier for a user to read. So I would put your company name and your main keyword in here. And so that is this, welcome to our site. So H1 means it's the main heading of the site for the text. And it's also telling Google in a very strong way what your page is about. And I say it's a missed opportunity because it should have your best keywords in it. So I would suggest, once again, company name in there and your main keyword. Next I want to look at is amount of text on your homepage. I like to see 300 words minimum. You're doing pretty good. This is nice over here. And you've got this chunk here. I'd say you're just about there. Add another 100 or 150 words just to boost the homepage some more. Because you can imagine as Google going through these pages and all these millions of websites, if a page only has 100 or so or less words of text on the homepage, it's not going to be able to completely understand it. And certainly comparing it to other pages that have, let's say, 1,000 words, it's going to give preference to those pages that have 1,000 words because it's clearly more authoritative just due to the amount of content. All right, so that's why I'm saying 300 to 500 words of text on the home page, and the same for inside pages. So let's pop open some of your inside pages. And we're just going to check, not all of them, but a few, and see how you're doing. I see you have lots of pages, which is really good. So you're definitely doing good with that. Yeah, this is not enough, so you'll need more text on that. Your photo gallery could use some text as well. Testimonials, you should throw in a few more to fill it up. And now onto your content pages, this is very good. And this is good. I could use a little more. I think you get the idea. This is a coming soon page. That makes me wonder, Google, I wonder how many more of those you have. So you don't want those. So we're gonna go to Google, check your site. You have 68 pages. We're gonna put coming soon, 1, 2, 3. So you only have, apparently you have 3 coming soon pages. So you should get those filled up, okay? Next, yard maintenance. So your inside pages are looking pretty good, except for those few. For these ones up here, these ones need some text. It's looking like all of these are pretty good. We'll just pop open a few more just for fun. Yeah, so here's an example of one of your service pages that needs more text. So you get the idea. Now, as far as number of pages on your website, I am really impressed because this is the first time I've done an SEO audit of a site that has enough actual pages. You have heaps of pages, which is really, really brilliant. When we checked on Google over here, it said 68 back here, 68 pages when we checked your site. So that's really good. You're doing really good on that. Well done. Keep adding more. Don't stop, but you're well on your way to dominating. And then obviously make sure they all have 500 words or more. So moving on, I notice here right off the bat, this is not good. This means you do not have a security certificate. So there's the padlock with the red line through it, which means not secure. If all you need to do is get a security certificate, and that will boost the confidence of visitors who land on this website, because this reduces confidence when somebody sees that. They're going to trust you a little bit less. Additionally, Google will reward you if you have a security certificate, so you will get a little bump in your SEO if you do that. That's a little secret. I ran some other tests. This is Google page speed. You got a 72, not too shabby. Probably because this is a slightly older website. And then not mobile friendly. I ran the Google mobile friendly test. So this is an issue. Your site needs to get redone or needs to get a mobile version created. So that is important because these days, if you're not mobile friendly, Google will not give you, you're going to have a harder time, in other words, ranking in mobile search if you don't have a mobile friendly website, is what I want you to know. I checked broken links. You don't have any. That is excellent, so good job. We'll check some more things. I noticed you have a testimonial page. This is very good, but it's a little bit thin, so we want to fill that up. Also, I highly recommend putting dates on them so customers can know when that was. If they're all from 2010, we don't want that. You want them current. If they see current reviews, they're going to feel better. And now I want to look for your social media icons. This is important because it tells Google that these are your social media properties. And then when people Google you, your properties will come up in the search results because it's connected to your website. So it looks like you have a few of them there. That's very good. Continuing on. On your photo gallery, I suggest getting these broken down into categories. You could have some for lawn maintenance, you can have some for hardscapes, you can have some for landscaping, pools, but that's not so much of an SEO thing, but a thing for your visitors to make their experience a little more clear. And then I noticed you don't have an articles section, so you would benefit. You have so much going on in your service area, I would say you're done over here. I don't know what else you could add. So as far as adding new content, which you always have to do, SEO never ends. It's a continuing activity. It's a slow-paced race. So I would suggest getting a new button up here called Articles, and I would suggest creating an article every week. It can be 300 to 500 words. It doesn't have to be too heavy, but get one up here. And if you can only add content every 2 to 3 weeks, then it's better than nothing. So that would be my next recommendation up here, article section. So you want to keep consistently adding content because Google is going to monitor your site, and if it's not expanding, then that's not helping you. You want to keep expanding, showing Google that you're getting more content. All right. So that is our SEO audit. I hope you found that helpful. And as you know, this is us over here, Clear Imaging. And I hope you enjoyed that. There was nowhere I could cover everything, but the things we went over just now, you can go ahead and do all that and make some big changes on your site SEO-wise. So if you've been watching this and you've been thinking, I don't have any time to do all this, I want these guys to do it for me. Well, then we can certainly help you with that. We've been helping small business owners get their websites moving up in Google since 2004. And we only employ 100% ethical SEO techniques. So just come on down to clearimaging.com, hit contact us, fill out a form, send us a message. And that's it. All right, any questions you had about the audit, I'd be happy to help. Just send us a message and I'd be happy to give you more information. All right, take care and Happy New Year.